Podcast. Who else are we having up, Producer Jerry?
That sounds like the old Metallica video.
Yeah, we're going to get Flava Flav on there.
Flava Flav.
Yeah.
Did you already interview him?
We were supposed to.
What happened?
Well, yeah, he Flava Flaked on us. He got to the airport and he forgot his passport.
Okay.
Standard.
All right.
And then he missed 2 flights after getting his passport. And then was going to get to our podcast at like 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and he had like a 5:15 out. So it just, we'd also been set up since 10 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
So I was surly about it, and I was like, no. Like, I don't care what time you get here, bro. Like, we've been sitting here since 10. And by the way, in full disclosure, I didn't even want to have him back. But, you know, I got over myself, and I got over my ego, and I was like, okay, this is probably to be expected.
Who is a guest that you've reached out to that did not respond?
Yeah. Let's put it this way. My podcast is a pretty hard sell for people to come on right now. They're like, the cannibal guy? Like, no, we're good. Good. Yeah. I reached out to a very famous, very successful person who had also been very publicly canceled, who has brought their career back for themselves. And someone who I know, who I've like spoken to.
Yeah.
And I was like, hey, listen, man, like you and I have had amazing conversations about all of this stuff. And honestly, like you've helped me a lot.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of wisdom that you have earned the hard way. Like, I think that these are really important conversations that we have. Would you ever be open to coming on and doing the podcast with me? And all I got back was, no, that's not for me.
Wow.
And I was like, you know what? I appreciate you not pussyfooting around with my feelings. Like, thanks for being direct. Okay, no problem.
Who was it?
I don't want to say who it was.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
I'll tell you offline.
Well, I told you, I mean, if I listen, anytime I'm listening to something and people are saying, I tell you offline, I'm like, screw those people. But I understand. So, but I also tried.
I'm happy to blow my own shit up. I don't want to blow somebody else's shit up.
Fair enough. But I also thought that you should have JoJo Siwa on your podcast, and she didn't respond to you.
No, I sent her a DM on Instagram, and I never heard back.
Instagram's
got this new thing, right? Where it's like you used to send a DM on Instagram, and it would go to their inbox.
Yeah.
Now it's like your invitation to chat has been sent to this person. So I don't know what folder that goes to or what it looks like to get an invitation to chat. But I mean, there's a handful. I sent one right before this podcast. You would think that I learned my lesson about sending people DMs. Not at all. Not at all. I sent one right before we started doing this. And it said the same thing. Like, your invitation to chat has been sent. They have to accept it. They have to accept the invitation before they even see the message. So